Let's look at our 60-minute chart of the S&P 500 so we can see what happened during this week. This is the gray area, which is our overnight trading, and the white area is the pit trading. And you can see here on Friday, we had oil moving down big. It has moved down pretty consistently. And Mnuchin came out and he said that some importers may actually get a waiver on Iran oil, and oil stocks came down, and that weighed on the market early. But you're going to see here, like on Monday, where you had this midday rally, every single day brought buyers, and some of them pretty significant at some point. All of those days moving sharply higher. What hurt on Tuesday was the Netflix earnings. Netflix was down 13% at its worst level, as it had a miss on subgrowth. I will show you that chart. And then on Tuesday, we were waiting for the semi-annual testimony, used to be called Humphrey Hawkins, for the Fed chair in front of Congress, and he essentially came out, as they always do, with rosy comments, several years of strong growth, low inflation coming, and interest rates likely moving steadily upward. Of course, the market would not be afraid of rising interest rates if economic growth was strong, but economic growth is weakening, so you really have to wonder about, especially with the tariff situation. But look what happened here. That Netflix decline disappeared quickly, and this rally was absolutely massive, and there was nary a downtick in there during that whole period, as you saw S&Ps move up from 2790 all the way up here to about 2817. So that was a pretty steady upside move that you see in there. Wednesday, strong earnings from the banks and the airlines lifted stocks. So while there was a bit of a dip overnight, they came right back, and you had a nice rally there. Here's where we got some action on the downside here, as you had the yuan get very weak, and now we're at a 2-year low in there, and the dollar got stronger, and gold got hit hard. You had this big decline right over here. Then Kudlow came out, and he said China has no intention of making any trade deal, and the ball is in their court, essentially. So it continued on the downside. You had that midday rally. And then here on Friday, you can see how choppy it was overnight. POTUS came out with that threat of $500 billion more in China tariffs, and also more threats on the Eurozone on auto tariffs. Eurozone fighting back hard on that one and trying to present it. You had a couple of pretty good down waves overnight here in the S&P 500 and all of the indexes, of course. And then when we come in, the buyers just simply love the market and come in and push the market back to the plus side, though right now, as we are just about a little over 2 hours left in the trading session, the S&P 500 future is about unchanged on the day. Now, normally you see our daily chart with momentum in there. This one does not have momentum because we've broken it out and put that in the next chart. But still, you could see our daily cycle analysis in here, and what we are projecting for the next week is pretty similar to what we had last week, whereas we expected a decline down to that 23%. You could see it didn't quite make it, and then we think it'll touch that. That's about 27.85, and then moving back to the upside. So the last thing that I want to say about the stock index report is that a lot of people ask us, how can you be part of the SLIM family to support all the work that we do. We have many people that work on the team, social media person that puts stuff out in the morning, an assistant analyst, a business manager working on all the new products that you see, and of course support in the developmental team. So it takes a lot of work and a lot of people to put out everything that we put out here. So if you want to support us, you can just subscribe to the stock index report. We're putting more and more things in there. It's an amazing way to see market condition for the stock indexes and get a picture of the analysis that we do. We put that out on Thursdays and then update it often on the weekends depending on how markets move. So if you're not interested in anything else we just talked about, if you want to sign up for that, that'll help support us. $19 a month, $57 for 3 months. That is still our the entry level on that, we're going to be raising the price on that, so you can get in grandfathered on that price and lock that in. Subscribe for the Stock Index Report for only $19 a month. Go to the front of the website and then just click on that SIR, Stock Index Report, and sign up. Help us with that.
I'm going to the city and I'm going to a steady show.